Hey, it's Kendall, the Gulf Coast Baller, the Pound, the Pro from Pensacola, Florida, and we are back with another episode of the Smoke Screen on this lovely Friday evening. And with me, I got the crew right here. I got B over there. I got Rose under me. I got Cara. Last but not least, is Tip the bartender. Please don't forget to tip the bartender. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Gulf Coast Baller?
Hey man, we just getting into it. We got a good one today, and it all serves well. But before we get into that, we want to shout out the sponsor, Bouquet, Black-owned hemp rolling papers. And on that note, what is the strain of the day? Who got it?
So the strain of the day, I have it, by the way, is Letter Days Nasty Girl. It's a hybrid strain. It's coming in at 16.3%. And as always, it hits.
Ow. Ow.
Okay, what's the name of that again?
Nasty Girl.
Nasty Girl.
Just like the hell say it.
Miss Jackson, if you want to call her something.
Yeah. I was okay. And
Ask her again.
What's the name of it again? Yeah.
Nasty Girl.
I like that.
That phone six operator boy.
I like that.
Boom. Well, there it is.
Yo.
And what's brewing at the bar? Is anything brewing at the bar?
I kept it real simple, real light, real clean. Just some good old wine, some Roscato. Always is good. Yeah, any different day, any occasion.
Yeah, I love
good old fashioned glass of wine.
Yes.
Is it dry? I'm trying to get up on my
sweet red.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to get up on my wine lingo. Okay.
Yes, it's a sweet red, and it's
sweet
delicious.
red.
Ooh.
Okay.
I can't do a dry red. It has to be sweet.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Yeah, sure.
Dry? Oh, you'll know the difference if it's a dry bitter. It's real bitter.
Yeah.
It's bitter.
Oh.
It makes your mouth feel dry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just sucks all the moisture out of your mouth.
And then you would need Nasty Girl.
Yes, definitely. You always need nasty
to get you moist.
Always
to get you wet, baby.
Yeah, get you back to moistening you again.
Get that moisten you up.
Yeah, that's how.
A nasty girl always,
And on that note, we have the Woman King.
There she goes.
Yes.
Starring the beautifully talented Miss Viola Davis. Whose pick was this? Was this a group pick?
I feel like this was a group pick. I was thinking nobody was talking about it.
Yeah.
It just had to be done for the culture.
For the culture, absolutely.
For the culture,
amazing. I'm rooting for everybody black.
All right, let's get into it then. What did we like about this movie?
Everything.
Okay.
Everything.
What did I like about this movie?
I like the name of it, The Woman King. I liked that Viola Davis was in here. I liked that there were these beautiful black women and the melanin was just dripping everywhere. And they was natural and they were strong. And it was just beautiful to me.
I love that they were also vulnerable. They were strong, but they all had their stories.
Yes. I mean, the woman army, the ideal of the woman army. Ooh. I mean, of course, I loved it. Izogi, she was my favorite. With the dagger when she was.
Yeah.
With it in her chest like that, and she gonna step with it. Like I'm still strong with it. Watch this. She had my heart in that moment. King, what's his name? Gezu. King
Gezu.
Let me just say, honey, about him. I've seen him in some Star Wars movie. I know that. I did not see nothing cute about him in anything until this movie right here. And I liked him. And my favorite thing about this, the homie.
Yes.
They name it was so cool. It just sounded like they saying the homie over and over and over again. The homie, the homie. That I love that part. So yeah, I'm for it.
And I see a lot of these actresses. I see a lot of them London, from the UK. We talk about these the British actors. They coming in, but then I see, of course there's some African ones. I see Uganda on here. So it looked like they kept it authentic. Is it anything that we didn't like about the movie?
So it wasn't that it was something I didn't like. It was a specific character that I didn't care for, and I was very happy on his comeuppance at the end of the movie, and that was the white friend.
Yeah.
I didn't like
Santo.
I didn't like him. I didn't like the way he spoke to his friend. If this is your homeboy, even if this is how you feel, this is your homeboy. The fact that you would say, "Be happy you not on the block." We ain't friends.
He was nasty. He was
nasty little mother.
Yeah.
And if he really could have gone on about his business, he could have still been with us. But because you just chose to continue to be evil, and you got what you got. You got what you deserve. You had what you deserve, sir.
You still trying to steal some slaves.
Escape.
Yeah, instead of trying to escape, you're trying to steal a gaggle of slaves and drag them with you, and you could just escape.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
you got what you
ain't want that.
He had to go.
So, yeah, I feel like. But what was the story without him? He needed to be there. You know what I mean?
You have to talk about that.
Yeah.
It was a couple things. Okay, I love Viola Davis. I love her acting. Okay. Like you mentioned, Kendall, a lot of UK actors and stuff, and they all did phenomenal jobs with their accents. Viola's accent was the only one that was pulling me out of the movie. Like her accent was the worst of everybody's, and I was so sad about it. Because I love her, but everybody else had them accents down, nailed.
Right.
But yeah. Other than that,
her accent was a little lackluster at times. Like it was a little too light. Much lighter. It was noticeably audibly lighter than the other actors and actresses. So I heard more American in there at times. I would agree to that.
Yeah.
Santo from the UK too. What is Hero? His name is Hero. Hero Tiffin. Interesting name.
So, this was minor, but I mean it's a movie, right? But the what's the guy that saved her or helped her?
Malik.
So Malik was all in the water, right? And I know he got good hair, I understand. But he got out the water, he put back on his clothes, and his hair was coiffed back perfectly. It's just a little thing, but it bothers me. I was like, nah, he would have had to have some products, a brush, a blow dryer.
Not a blow
dryer. None of us was really looking at his hair, Takar. I had no idea what his hair looked like in that moment.
I wasn't looking at his hair.
I know it's me. I noticed.
Because the rest of
him. You say you wasn't looking at his hair?
I definitely wasn't.
I was looking at that fine piece of jewelry he had on at that time. That old girl was trying to get hold of. That was some pretty jewelry.
Hanging. It was like hanging down his chest.
Right here, Tiffany.
It was like hanging down that region. His naked chest.
He was naked.
It was some nice
jewelry. I was naked, and
yeah.
Yep. See, and
I was looking at the same.
See,
he was hot. I ain't gonna lie.
And speaking of that, and naked chest, it wasn't no nipple, wasn't enough nipples for me. Wasn't no nipples in the movie, man.
It wasn't that kind of
you
movie
know,
at all.
yeah, I'm saying, you know, Africa. I was, you know, expecting some National Geographic, you know,
Stop it.
No.
just it's got to be like at least a four nipple.
No.
No.
Those days are over.
No.
Yes, come
We're
on,
moving
B.
on. We're moving on.
Cheers to
Yeah,
that.
I feel like we're kind of coming into the age of the woman.
That's
And
it is the woman king.
This is not, the nips ain't for you. That's all.
Yep.
That's it.
That threw me off. It made it hard to concentrate on
nips in this movie.
That's what I'm saying.
Honestly, I appreciate that the only gratuitous nudity in this movie was Malik's. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It was a man.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We got more nips than y'all did. There was nips all over the place for us.
That's what I'm saying. Man breast.
It's not called the king. This is called the woman king.
Woman
Go watch
king.
the king for some lady nips. But the woman king is only going to have man nips.
Man
and
nips.
That's
Man nips.
That's it.
Man.
Boom.
The end.
I guess that's fair.
Well, can
I
we
just,
not
you
have
know-
it? Just think y'all don't want us to have
That's
nothing.
all.
No, y'all had nips all these
All these
decades.
years.
all these thousands of
decades,
years.
y'all had nips.
Willy nilly, just
They
nips
have
everywhere.
y'all
nips
good for
this
one
one.
movie without nips. Y'all good for one movie without nips.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes me sound like such a horrible person to watch an African movie and expect to see nipples. I mean, you know, hey,
You went in there expecting
Wanting
to
it
see
to be
nipples.
historically accurate is not a crime. But
Okay,
that's not
okay.
the movie.
I don't
No.
think that they would be running around worrying with their nips out.
They nips out.
Not at all.
That's dangerous. You get one of them
It
nips
is
cut off,
dangerous,
and you
right?
be up a creek. That
Yeah,
ain't no fun.
If
Yeah.
you swinging like swords and stuff
Knives
and
and
machetes and
swords,
stuff,
Yep.
your nips
This-
need to be contained.
Yeah,
Need
to have
I
them
think the
in.
nips out ladies was the village ladies. Them was probably the nips out ones.
Yes.
Because they had the
Mhm.
babies and they needed to have the nips
Exactly.
accessible.
Yes.
Right, maybe.
To the
And
baby.
I
keep
don't
on
know.
working. Them
I don't
women
know.
ain't had no reason to have their nips out.
Nah,
Because
Not
they were warriors.
warriors. Nips need to be protected
Yep.
at all times.
I
This whole
guess.
area got to be protected, honestly.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, you got to be
Yeah.
protected when you're fighting. But you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought that maybe one day when you know they was talking about, you know,
I-
the lotto numbers
Yeah.
or something, and maybe somebody
No.
walk behind them and you know, boom, and
No.
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 And see,
no.
what it
Let it
is
go.
is you won't let it go. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you gonna be
Real
late?
quick. Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's being ridiculous.
You won't let it go.
That's not.
It ain't none. It ain't
No,
none.
it's not.
They ain't put none in
The
there.
end.
No.
It ain't.
We de-ended
It
this
don't
whole.
be none.
That's why you
It's
gonna be
not gonna
Well,
be
you
none.
late. Don't put that on nothing else. You're doing it to yourself.
Yeah. Nah. Now I'm
Uh-huh.
late.
Yeah.
Is it anything that just jumped out or stuck out the movie? Because there wasn't no nipples.
Oh, we want to move on.
Oh yeah, he done with this conversation. He don't want to talk about it anymore.
Oh my God. Let me see. Okay.
Okay, you got some, Rose?
Okay.
Okay. There was something that it just didn't make sense to me. Izogi. Remember when the few that got captured, and she was one of them. And she was like, I know what we have to do. I know what I have to do. We all of us gonna slit our throats. I'm like, wait, what?
Right.
So
He gave up
you,
so fast to me.
yeah,
Okay.
It's so quick.
because your arm broke and whatnot. We all gotta self-sacrifice. We all gotta kill ourselves. Like, I don't understand that.
And
Like, I don't know how
then-
she got there that fast. Cause she was a Zogi. Like, I didn't know how she got there that fast, that quick. That was.
But
weird.
she got back right real quick. She just snapped her arm in place real quick, like,
Mhm.
and then she was
That's-
back right. I just
that's
didn't know
the
how
Zombie
when they
idea.
snapped that arm back into place, how it was just working so good.
She
after
was
that.
using it. It wasn't
Using it
She was
dislocated.
able to
Located.
grab a whole gun. Like, she
Yeah,
was
she
able to
was doing
lift it
stuff.
and grab a whole gun.
And they ain't wrap it up or nothing.
Nothing.
Like I feel like they reset it, and then like 2 hours later they had her handcuffed and strung up.
She was all the way fighting. Once they got sold, she was all the way disarming a man of his weapon.
And also, if we go back a little bit, it was her idea to put her arm back into place. So why you needed this little girl to tell you that?
She just needed a little inspiration.
That's all.
She had.
Like the
I don't
girl
know. It didn't make sense.
Told to get off the wagon.
So fast.
What?
Look, motivation.
Just
right
go.
there. Oh,
just
that girl.
Yeah. Just get off the wagon.
Get off. You can, girl.
You're not tired.
Why I gotta tell you that? I would have been rolled my ass off.
Something. Yeah. But she didn't. She didn't make it on her own for real.
True, but here's the thing: she had been up and waiting for old girl to wake up, so you could have been rolled your ass
wide awake.
They had been there for a long time
and not tied to anybody,
and waiting for her.
She was just sitting in the back, just sitting back there.
Yeah, she wasn't meant for that life. I'm glad that the girl woke up to tell her, cause.
Thank God.
Get off this wagon, girl. Go.
She low key should have left her in them briars.
Them brambles.
Mm-hmm.
Low key. Low key.
High key. I mean, I ain't gonna say that.
That's her friend girl. That's her friend girl. And she went back for her.
I know that if I had woke up and one of y'all had been just laying there unattached and nothing, just watching this shit happen, I would have talked about y'all forever. Every time I was like, remember that time we was in the back of that wagon and we was tied up and you didn't do nothing. You remember that?
Nothing. Remember? And I woke up and I was like,
better, friend.
Girl, roll your ass off.
Okay, I had to tell you.
You ain't had to
tell you. I had to tell you.
You ain't said
Remember, I had to tell you.
Remember that time.
Cause what was you remember? You remember?
We'll never live it down for the rest of our lives.
But listen, I do want to talk about this real quick. The fighting of this movie, the shininess and the chocolate goddesses that they became as they was whipping ass and slanging niggas around. Oh, sorry, I probably shouldn't have said that. But I loved it. It did my heart good. I was like, slang him over there and slang him over here because he needs it. Yes. It did my heart good.
When it first came on, I was like, dang, they greasy.
Real greasy.
Then I was like, damn, they greased up. Like, I want to know what they used. And we got to it and why they used it. That's what I like. Like, that makes sense, man. We gotta be greasy every day. These niggas out here.
Everything tied together.
Slide, you know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, when I saw him greasy, I thought it was going in the right direction.
No.
We back to that.
We're not going back to that. We're not going back to that.
Okay.
We've left that.
Okay. We try to save you, but you don't want to be saved.
He wants all the smoke.
Well, is it anything just directly change about the movie? I wouldn't change anything.
Not a thing. No.
I can't think of anything.
I think you needed all of it to come to it. So
you did.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
And
that's what he said.
I wouldn't change it.
That sounded philosophical right there.
Yes. Well, sometimes come to it. You heard it.
Okay. What y'all thought about? Y'all like the outfits and stuff they had on?
I thought they were very authentic, very just beautiful. It was just beautiful. The whole thing. I can't think of anyone outfit that stood out to me, but everything that they wore was just gorgeous. And it wasn't meant to be sexy. It was meant to be what the average tribal woman would wear in the middle of the village as they're going about their day, doing whatever it is they need to do.
Yeah.
How many do you think you're gonna see for Halloween?
All of them, I hope. But if I can just say, the warrior outfits were great, but my heart was with the wives of the king.
Ooh, yeah.
And the king as well. The king was decked like
he was real fly.
That blue and gold he had on when Santo and Malik came to visit, and his chest was all out and whatnot. He was nice.
Yeah.
And the wives. Now Shantae got on my nerves. Shantae got on my nerves, but baby, she was dressed.
Yeah, she was dressed. She needed all them smacks.
Oh,
yeah,
she was a bad.
She was fake for a reason. So, but yeah, they was cute to me.
So they had on some beautiful dresses.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there was one piece in particular that I loved, and it was this shell headdress that came down her hair.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my god!
Because she knew she was
the queen, the woman king.
The woman king, yeah, she just knew it in her heart.
That shit was beautiful, honey.
Yes,
it was shells all the way down.
Yes, I was like, I need that. I need that bad.
Yeah, that shit was pretty.
Real bad.
Beautiful.
That works out, man. Cast full of melanin. Even the white boy from the UK. That works out.
Yeah, he was a little swirly too.
Who was?
The white boy Santo. He looked a little swirly too. Yeah.
I actually don't think he's a white boy. He's of Hispanic descent, I believe.
I think so. Brazilian.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, they were speaking Portuguese. So yeah, he was Brazilian, but representing, the slave trade.
Oh, okay. Slave trade?
Mm-hmm.
Well.
No, sir. We're not throwing up sex. No. I won't let you. I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad
always doing so much.
Nope.
So
much.
What's
going on? Oh, Lord, what you smoking over there?
Today? No, sir.
Smoking, the homie.
Real hype. Real hype.
Wow.
Well, the Woman King. What are we giving the Woman King?
So I enjoyed this movie so much. I've seen it twice, and I'm pretty sure I will see it again. My daughter loved it just as much as I did. I loved the mother-daughter message in this movie. And to be honest, I love the Woman King so much that I am ready right now for the Warrior Princess. So they need to just come on with that. And I'm gonna get in 5 whole blunts.
Yes.
Okay. So I also have seen it twice in the theaters because I too think this is a phenomenal movie. I took one of my girls went with me the second time to see it, and she loved it as well. I just love the whole message of feminine togetherness, women being more than just this ideal woman, women being, warriors. I love that. And I gave it a 5 blunts of perfection because this is worthy. Like, I love this movie, and I'm probably going to see it again too.
All right. I also really enjoyed this movie. I've only seen it once so far, and I've seen it in the theater. It was phenomenal. I mean, like, the whole story is based on true events. Of course, it's a movie, but it's based on some real stuff. And the whole thing about us not selling our own people. We have to be for each other, and I appreciated the story, womanhood as well, but not no buts, womanhood. But no, I can't not say that. I did enjoy that aspect of the story and us taking care of our people,
Right.
I gave it 5 blunts as well. I wouldn't change a thing about it. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed it.
What'd you say, Tip? No pressure.
Oh, yeah, right. Don't fret yourself, honey. Don't fret yourself. I'm coming with it. So I love this movie. I saw it last night. It was amazing. I yelled. I kind of cried a little bit. And you know that's all it takes. If you can make me cry a little bit in a movie, you done pulled me the right direction because I don't cry a whole lot. So you can make me tear up. Ooh, it was so good. So much action, so much culture, so much Black excellence, so much rise from nothing to something to greatness. I loved it. Guess what I gave it? 5 shots, baby.
We got one.
Another one.
This is actually, it's the second, but it'll be the first to air. Same thing. This, the Woman King from the Smoke Screen.
That's me.
Has gotten 5 blunts. This is the perfect movie. So says us.
Yeah.
Yes.
By the people.
Yes.
For the people.
Yes.
Go see The Woman King. Look up the real story. Educate yourself. Learn more about the people. Learn about the real story. And keep on reading and learning even beyond that. This is dope. Definitely go out and check it out. And, you know, salute to Viola Davis. She's such a great actress and all the accolades coming with that. I think I was reading how she worked out, trained. She could get that Angela Bassett look going on.
She was here. That body was banging.
Yes.
So
Viola, she was doing some things.
So hey, there it is, The Woman King, 5 blunts. Enough said. Perfection, and that will do it for another episode of The Smoke Screen, and we will see y'all again next week.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.